It's Cece's vlog and I'm just living in it. Hello and welcome back to my vlog for MEJO 577, the branding of me, with my peer and BFF, Cece Huffman. Tell us about yourself, Cece.
I'm also MEJO 577, the branding of me, and that's about it. We're friends. We hang out on occasion.
And on occasion translates to the last 3 weeks for almost every single day.
Yeah, well, we kind of managed to get ourselves quarantined together, but
that made for a better quarantine.
It did.
So, if you remember from my last vlog, or if you're one of my 10 subscribers, you remember that Cece and I were headed to Seattle, and then Portland, and then California, and then New York, and then back home.
And we did do all of those things.
But at the same time, coronavirus hit Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, New York, and well, home.
And now everywhere else. It really kind of unfolded while we were like on our trip. So when we were going, it wasn't so much of a like, oh, maybe we shouldn't go, as much as it was, well, let's just be really careful. But we did end up cutting our trip a little bit short because while we were in New York, things started to get more serious. So we did responsibly come home at a responsible time, but we did have a good time in all those places before that happened.
Exactly. So we have some footage from our trip, and we'll throw that into a little montage here. Let's dive right in. We hope you enjoyed our montage. Unfortunately, we aren't great vloggers, but I think that's because we had a fun time, and It's hard to videotape everything that you're doing while you're doing it.
Yeah, it's hard to think about, like, when you're looking at something really pretty, to like think to stop looking at it and pick up the camera, which people are trained to do a lot more nowadays, but I'm kind of proud that we are.
Me too. We booked our flights a month leading up to spring break, which seemed like a long time for us, but for most logical people, I think that it would take
Not a lot of time.
like months to plan a cross-country trip, but we just kind of went for it.
We just kind of be like, okay, well, what do we want to do now? We in fact tried to go see some pretty like blue water. As you can tell, I didn't really care about the nature part initially, but I did enjoy it. We tried to go and see something, and we're driving in that direction and realized that we were gonna get to Crater Lake at 9 p.m. and our Airbnb at 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
We kept driving in that direction. So we just turned around and went to the lake instead, which I think is a really good summary of how most of the trip went, but everything always worked out.
Yeah, it was fun to just stumble upon what we wanted to, and we were close enough that if we wanted to do something, like I really wanted to see the lake, she didn't care about it, but we went, or different things like that.
And also spontaneous, we were walking down the streets of New York, decided to leave, and we're on a flight 2 hours later. So that just also kind of goes with the vibe.
You're right, it was very spontaneous. And I think some people looking at our trip would think it wasn't the most efficient way to do it.
Probably not, but we had a great time.
It was fun though, and that is all that matters.
Ultimately, all that matters is that we had fun, and we did. I don't think I could have ridden in a car with somebody though, just somebody else with anybody else for that long and not and like still enjoyed them afterwards. So I think that means a lot.
And quarantined afterwards.
Yep.
But thank you so much for watching, and check out Cece's channel. She makes beautiful videos and podcasts and is a great storyteller,
Thanks.
content creator, and you should also hire her.
Yeah, all of those things. I endorse all of those things.
Peace out.